The night everything changed. What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you on Halloween? I bet it's nothing compared to this chilling tale. Trust me, you're gonna want to sleep with the lights on after this one. Picture this. It's Halloween night, and the streets are filled with kids in costumes, laughing and running from house to house. But for some unlucky people, this night of fun is about to turn into a real-life nightmare. Our first story takes place in a small town where everyone knows each other. The uninvited guest. Wait till you hear what happened at the Millers' Halloween party. This one still gives me chills. It was supposed to be the Halloween bash of the year. The Millers went all out. Spooky decorations, creepy music, the works. Everyone who was anyone in town showed up in their coolest costumes. I remember walking in and feeling like I'd stepped into a haunted house movie set. At first, everything was going great. People were laughing, dancing, bobbing for apples, typical Halloween stuff. But then this weird guy showed up. No one knew who invited him. He was wearing this super realistic zombie costume, complete with rotting flesh and everything. I gotta admit, it was pretty impressive. The thing is, this dude wasn't talking to anyone. He just stood in the corner, staring at people. It was starting to freak everyone out. I overheard Jenny, the host's daughter, asking her mom if she knew who he was. Mrs. Miller just shrugged and said, maybe he was someone's plus one. As the night went on, things got weirder. People started noticing a smell. At first, we thought it was part of the decor. Like one of those fog machines or something. But it kept getting stronger. It smelled like, like something had died. I saw Jenny trying to approach the zombie guy, probably to ask him to leave. But as she got closer, she suddenly backed away, looking pale. I couldn't hear what she said over the music, but I saw her grab her boyfriend's arm and point at the guy. That's when things went from creepy to full-on nightmare. The zombie dude started moving towards the center of the room, but there was something off about the way he walked. It wasn't like he was pretending to be a zombie anymore. It was like he couldn't control his body properly. People started screaming and pushing to get away from him. In the chaos, someone knocked over a candle, and suddenly there were flames spreading across the carpet. The smell got worse, way worse. I was close enough now to see what had freaked Jenny out. There were maggots, real freaking maggots crawling out from under the guy's costume. Everything after that is a blur. I remember running, hearing sirens, seeing flashing lights. When the police and paramedics finally got everyone out and put out the fire, we learned the truth. And trust me, it was worse than anything we could have imagined. Turns out the zombie wasn't wearing a costume at all. He was an actual corpse. Some sicko had dug up a body from the cemetery and propped it up at the party. The heat from all the people and the fire had sped up the decomposition process, which explained the smell and the maggots. They never caught who did it. Some people say it was a Halloween prank gone way too far. Others think it was something more sinister. All I know is I've never looked at Halloween the same way since. Every time I see a really good zombie costume, I can't help but wonder, is it really just a costume? A warning to all Halloween thrill seekers. Before you go out trick-or-treating this year, let me give you a warning. Here's how to stay safe while still getting your scare on. First, always stick with your squad. There's safety in numbers, especially when things get weird. Keep your phone charged and on you at all times. If something feels off, trust your gut and get out of there fast. And for the love of candy corn, don't go into strangers' houses, no matter how awesome their decorations are. Remember, the line between Halloween fun and real terror is thinner than you think. One wrong move and you could end up living your own nightmare.